So
All right,
there's
so
that.
who pound for pound number one? I don't know if you was gonna mention that later in the show.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Since since I had kind of like had to get this podcast started, I missed that top half of the MVO top 10 for pound fighters. So now I could get what he has at the top of the pound for pound list.
all right. Let's see what the boxing academic, aka his mama called him Mike Grady, so I'm gonna call him Mike Grady. Let's see what the boxing academic thinks of the MVO top 10 pound for pound. We ready? Boxing
That shit,
academic?
that shit probably trash. No, I'm just playing.
At number
I'm ready.
10, Kazuto Yoka.
Who? Hey, I'm gonna start listening when you get to number 5.
At number 9, Stephen Fulton.
Man, he should be higher, but anyway.
At number 8, Tyson Luke Fury.
Tyson Luke Fury.
At
Okay.
number 7, Javonta Tank Davis.
Okay.
At number 6, Jermel Maga Charlo. At number 5, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
Whoa.
At number 4, the monster Naoya Inoue.
Is
Okay.
this an ESPN thing? ESPN breaker?
At
ESPN.
number 3, top ranked Terrence Blood Crawford. At number 2, Alexander Usyk. And at number
WTF?
1, Errol the Truth Spence Jr.
Canelo wasn't in your list?
Canelo is no longer in the MVO top 10 pound for pound.
Who was your number 1 again?
Come on, man.
Errol the Truth
Listen.
Spence Jr.
Listen.
Number two was Usyk. Number 3 was who else?
Crawford.
And number 4 was who else?
Anyway,
And 5 was
Chocolatito.
okay.
Hmm.
You want my opinion on your list?
Absolutely.
I mean, it's all right. I mean, it's okay. I think my list is better than yours, but okay.
Of
Who's
course you
counting?
do. You're the boxing academic. Of course you do. You are the Lex Luthor to my Superman. Of course you think your shit is better.
I ain't your enemy. I'm your contemporary.
Oh, so you are Bizarro Superman to my Superman. You remember the little retarded Superman?
Hey! Don't nobody watch DC, man. It's all about Marvel. What you talking about? It's all about Marvel. All right, I'm gonna get my list. I'm gonna start from number 1 because I only
number
count like
1. That's
the
come on,
top.
man.
I mean, I got to think about it. I know who the top one, and I just go down from there. I ain't got 10. I just got like 3 or 4.
Hey, that's better than me.
Oh my gosh.
So number 1, Errol Spence.
Thank you. At least we agree on that.
Yes, consensus.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Tyson Fury.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Number 3,
Whoa.
Terrence Crawford. Number 4, I still give it to Canelo. And then after that, I don't really care.
What?
Damn.
You said pound for pound. I rate my pound for pound off of yes, potential, but also like production.
What about skills?
I said potential, so yes, skills, but production.
So let me
Errol
ask you a
Spence.
question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, watching Canelo versus Bivol last night, do you think that Bivol beat him just because he was bigger than him?
I think Bivol size definitely helped him take the punches that would get a smaller man out. Yeah.
I felt like Bivol just simply outboxed him and embarrassed him and made him look amateurish.
I
I don't
mean
think
that too.
size was the big difference.
But if he was smaller, then what's his name? Like the shots that he was landing, for example, on that real tall dude who
Callum
his
Smith.
arm was who?
Callum Smith.
Callum Smith. The same thing happened. Bivol got a strong mind, obviously. And so Callum Smith, he kept hitting him on the arm, and his arm came down, which is why he got eventually caught. And he ain't as tight as Bivol as well. But what I'm saying is it was similar, but Bivol mentally wasn't gonna let himself falter, or at least it was gonna take 10, 3, 4 more rounds. And by that point, Canelo endurance was gone. I don't know if I answered your question. I feel like I'm
Nah, I don't think he answered the question.
Nah.
yeah.
I don't
All
know
right.
what the hell
So
you talk about.
so I'm rating Canelo wherever I rated him off of his body of work. Yeah, there are better fighters than Canelo. Yeah, Canelo has shown himself to be one or two dimensional. He has a style that works for him. But you can't in the current crop of fighters, I can't take away from his body of work, even though that was a bad style matchup. And he, to an extent, lazy. He lazy and old, and old in terms of boxing years. And he kind of gotta reinvent himself, or he fights that are in his lane, matchmake, like you said earlier in the show. But I'm ranking him just off of you know body of work. But I think I ranked him 4, right. Like he can't be in front of Tyson Fury. He can't be in front of Terrence Crawford. Can't be in front of Errol Spence. Maybe there's somebody else that need to be up there, but these are the ones that I know, at least in my mind, should be the top 3 or so.
Man. Man, oh man. All right.
But
Man, so
your ranking sound like ESPN, NUA, and Chocolatito.
ain't
Even
no
though Chocolatito is coming on, I would like to see those two guys fight. But yeah.
Your rankings only go 4 deep. You gotta stop it.
All right. I got my 10, man. I got
Uh-oh.
I
Here
got
we
my
go. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on the Boxing Source, the Boxing Source top 10 pound for pound fighters in the world. Let's hear it, JR.
All right, here we go. So, number 10, we have Kazuto Yoka.
Woo!
So Kazuto Yoka at number 10. Number 9, he may go up after this particular fight, but at number 9 currently is Jermell Charlo
Wow, that's really low. Wow.
for now. At number 8, and this is why I say that it could change pretty considerably. Stephen Fulton, cool boy
Yes.
Stephen Fulton.
He will be
The
fighting Dana Rahman.
2021 Boxing Source Fighter of the Year.
Yep,
Okay?
he will be fighting Dana Rahman on June 4th in
June 4th.
Minneapolis at the Armory.
Okay? Number 7, who will eventually go down because of quote unquote inactivity. The undisputed champion at 140 pounds, Josh Taylor. Okay? That's
Well, I
number
forgot he
7,
fights.
right? Now, the number 6 is the Ring Magazine champion currently in his division, Juan Francisco Estrada.
Wow.
Okay? Now, at number 5 is a guy that should have been able to face Juan Francisco Estrada, but didn't end up doing that. but it'll still happen later on down the line. And that is Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
Let's go.
All right. Now, at number 4, the WBO welterweight champion Terrence.
Ooh, bump the.
Now, at number 3, the buzzsaw, the monster, Naoya Inoue. No, it ain't the monster, a dude that's at 168 pounds. It's the monster, Naoya Inoue. Okay?
Yeah, is that an ESPN list? Boxing academic.
I mean, I ain't want to repeat myself, but yeah, it's kind of sounding like it.
Come on, man.
Let's hear his number one. Let's see who his number one is.
Well, who's number 2, first of all?
Oh, yeah. Number 2 is the man that is attempting to have or probably end up having a better feat than a guy that moved up from cruiserweight years back in Evander Holyfield, and that is Alexander Usyk, the undisputed champion at cruiserweight and unified champion at heavyweight, Alexander Usyk. And
Definitely a ESPN. Definitely a ESPN.
it leaves at number 1 the unified welterweight champion of the world, the truth, Errol Spence Jr.